Welcome everyone to day 58 of the low level design course. Today is a special day. After weeks of learning, practicing, and refining your skills, it's time to showcase your hard work. You are now going to explain your capstone LLD project, demonstrating how you have applied everything we have covered so far, from design patterns to UML diagrams to principles like Solid. Today isn't just about presenting, it's about providing your expertise and defending your design choices. You have come a long way, and this is your chance to shine. Let's take a moment to talk about the goal for today's session. The primary goal is for you to present your capstone low-level design project to your peers and mentors. This isn't just about sharing what you have created, it's about communicating the thought process behind your design decisions. You will need to explain why you made certain choices, how your design addresses the problem, and how you apply design patterns, principles, and best practices. In addition to presenting, you will also engage in a Q&A session where you will defend your design and receive constructive feedback. That feedback will be valuable as it helps you refine your approach and improve your design skills. Now let's go over the structure of today's session. It will be divided into four key segments. First, we will begin with a brief introduction where I will explain the flow of the day and set the expectations. Then each of you will have the floor to present your project. You will have 5 to 7 minutes for your presentation, so make sure to keep your explanations concise and focused. After each presentation, there will be a 3 to 5 minute Q&A session where your peers and mentors can ask questions. Finally, we will conclude with feedback where we will discuss the strengths of your design and potential areas of improvement. Here's the flow for your presentation. Start by introducing your project with a clear problem statement. This sets the stage for understanding the problem you are solving and why your design matters. Next, walk us through the requirements of your systems. Be sure to explain both functional and non-functional requirements. Now dive into the heart of your presentation, the design itself. This is where you showcase your class diagrams, UML models, and explain the design patterns you have used, like factory, singleton, or observer. Don't just show the diagrams, explain how they relate to the real-world system you are building. Discuss the challenges you faced during the design process, why you choose certain solutions, and how they solve specific problems. Finally, if possible, demonstrate your system in action to show how your design comes together. Preparation is key to delivering a successful presentation. Before you take the stage, make sure you have a well-defined problem statement that clearly explains the challenge you are addressing. Your requirements should be documented in a way that makes it easy for your audience to understand what the system needs to achieve. You also want to ensure your UML diagrams are polished and ready to be presented, as these will be your primary tools for illustrating your design. Highlight the design patterns you have used and explain why they are the best fit for your system. Think through the edge cases and how your design handles them. Finally, practice your timing. Aim for 5 to 7 minutes and make sure to leave some time for Q&A. The more prepared you are, the more confident you will feel when presenting. Let's talk about how your presentations will be evaluated. The evaluation is based on several key criteria. First, you will look at how well you understand the problem you are solving and whether your requirements are clearly defined. This will be worth 10%. Then we will focus on the quality of your design, how well it meets the requirements, and whether it is scalable, maintainable, and extensible. This accounts for 30%. The use of correct design patterns will be evaluated next, and this will make up 20% of your score. Your UML diagrams and their clarity will be important as they help communicate your design effectively. That's worth 10%. Handling edge cases is crucial. We want to see how well you have thought through potential problems. This is worth another 10%. Your ability to communicate clearly during the presentation and in the Q&A round will also be evaluated, making up the final 10%. During the Q&A round, you will likely to face a variety of questions. Be prepared to answer these confidently. Some common questions might include: why did you choose this design over other options? How will your design scale when faced with increased traffic or users? What design patterns do you incorporate into your system and why did you choose them? How extensible is your system? Could it easily accommodate future features, requests, or changes? You might also be asked about your system's ability to handle concurrency or high load. Think through these potential questions ahead of time and try to anticipate the areas where your design might be challenged. This preparation will help you defend your choices and showcase the depth of your design thinking. Here are some tips to make sure your presentation is engaging and impactful. First, tell a story. Don't just present a series of diagrams or dry facts. Explain the journey of your design. Why did you choose this particular architecture? What problems did you solve along the way? Second, keep your slides visual. Use diagrams, charts, and visuals to communicate your ideas. Avoid heavy text blocks. The audience should be able to understand your design just by looking at your slides. Acknowledge any challenges you encountered during the design process and explain how you overcame them. This shows your problem solving skills. Make sure you practice your timing so you stay within the 5 to 7 minute window. Finally, stay calm and think aloud during the Q&A. This is an opportunity for dialogue, not interrogation, and your ability to explain your design decisions clearly will impress your audience. Remember, there are two primary deliverables for today. First, your live presentation, where you explain your design and its rationale. This is your opportunity to showcase your understanding and communicate the strength of your strength. Second, you will need to submit your final slide deck, including your UML diagrams, class definitions, and any supporting documents. This documentation is crucial for explaining your design in more detail and serves as a reference for others to understand your approach. As we come to the end of today's session, I want to leave you with one last thought. Today marks a major milestone in your learning journey. You are no longer just a student, you are now a system designer. You have acquired the knowledge and skills to design complex systems, and this project is the culmination of that hard work. Stand behind your design with confidence. You have invested a lot of time and effort into this, and you should be proud of what you have accomplished. So, as you prepare for your presentation, remember this is your moment to shine. Good luck, and we are all excited to hear your designs. Thank you for your attention.